I refused to marry my boyfriend for health insurance after he rejected me for being too fat. My boyfriend Jake and I have been together for 8 years. We're both 26 now and have been living together for the past year and a half. About a year and a half ago, I brought up the idea of getting married. Nothing crazy, I just said it would be nice to get engaged. We could take our time planning, maybe be engaged for a while, no rush. I thought after 8 years together, it was a normal thing to talk about. Jake shut it down immediately. He said he didn't want to get married anytime soon. When I asked why, he got really uncomfortable and finally admitted it was because of my weight. He said he wanted me to lose some weight before we got engaged. I cried myself to sleep that night, but eventually moved on and stopped bringing it up. Fast forward to 3 months ago. Suddenly, Jake is the one talking about marriage nonstop, but not because he loves me or wants to spend his life with me. He wants to get married so he can get on my health insurance. Here's the thing. I work full-time at an office and have pretty good health insurance through my job. Jake works part-time at a landscaping company and has government insurance, but he's been freaking out about possibly losing it because of all the changes happening with healthcare. Plus, his job gets rained out sometimes, so he doesn't always hit 30 hours a week. Jake's been having issues with his arms and joints. No official diagnosis yet, but he thinks he might need surgery. He's also worried about his knees and ankles now too. So he decided getting married and using my insurance was the perfect solution. When he first brought it up, I thought he was joking, but he was dead serious. He sat me down and explained his whole plan about how much money we'd save and how my insurance was way better than his. He kept talking about deductibles and co-pays like this was some business transaction. I told him I wasn't comfortable getting married just for insurance, especially since we'd been having some other problems in our relationship lately. I didn't want to get married with all this stuff hanging over us. He completely lost it. Started yelling at me, calling me a hypocrite because I wanted to get married before, and now I was changing my mind. He called me a monster for not caring about his medical needs. Then he started aggressively popping his knuckles and joints at me, trying to show me how bad his condition was. I just sat there stunned. This was the same guy who told me I was too fat to marry a year ago, and now I'm the bad guy for not wanting to marry him for health insurance? The worst part is he keeps bringing up how we bought his childhood home together. We split the cost equally and we're both on the title. He bought it from his grandma for a really good price. Now he keeps saying he can't believe he bought a house with someone so selfish, that he picked the wrong girl. Last night he sat on the couch and said, "I gave you a home and this is how you treat me when I need help." Like I didn't pay for half of it. Like I owe him my insurance because we're co-owners of a manufactured home. My self-esteem is pretty low and part of me thinks maybe this is the best I'm gonna get, that nobody else would want to marry me anyway. But another part of me is just angry. I wanted to get married because someone loved me, not because they needed health insurance. Jake hasn't talked to me in 3 days, except to mention how expensive his doctor visits are getting.